Have you ever felt like money is slipping through your fingers, no matter how hard you try to save? Well, this is not the case just with you. There are financial traps that are designed to make sure you spend more than you should. In this video, I will show you how to spot and avoid these traps so that you can take control of your money like a professional. Watch this video till the end for a simple strategy that could change your financial game forever. Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We all know that time is money. But what if I tell you that money traps can steal both your time and your wealth? Just like preparing a list for shopping saves time, there are financial strategies that can save you money and even grow your wealth. In today's video, I will break down the most common financial traps and how you can avoid them. We will also discuss a simple and actionable budgeting techniques for every income level, and finally, why understanding debt and modern day financial gimmicks is crucial for building wealth. At last, we will also share a simple framework to help you grow your emergency fund and make smarter investment decisions. So, without further ado, let's first understand about the financial trap. Let's start with an example. Suppose you walked into a store with a clear idea of what you want to buy, but within minutes you are distracted by all the must-have items around you, and as a result you end up buying things that you didn't plan to buy initially. That's exactly how financial traps work, distracting us into spending more than we intend without us realizing it. These financial traps could be like subscriptions and hidden fees. Let's talk about something many of us have fallen for: subscriptions and hidden fees. You must have ever signed up for a free trial thinking you would cancel it before the charges kick in. At the end, what happens is you forget to cancel and end up paying for months. Or maybe you have signed up for a service that seemed cheap at first, but over time you realize the small charges add up to a substantial fee. For example, many people sign up for multiple streaming services or apps that offer a free trial. At first it seems harmless, thinking you will just cancel before the trial ends. But here is what usually happens. The service is automatically renewed after the trial period and you forget about it. You might have multiple subscriptions running, all with small monthly fees that seem insignificant at first. The small fees pile up to hundreds or even thousands of rupees annually without you even realizing it. The catch is that first, automatic renewal. Many services make it easy to sign up but hard to cancel, trapping you into paying monthly fees. Second, monthly subscriptions. A small fee here and there can quickly add up to a large amount without you even noticing it. Third, overpaying for unused services. You may be paying for services you rarely use or even forget about. The lesson here is that regularly review your subscriptions and cancel those that you don't use, and keep track of all the automatic payments that are going out of your account. These small leakages can add up and drain your finances over time. Second trap, which is common these days, is financial apps and offers. Now let's talk about investing apps. Many apps offer schemes like invest small amounts daily and become a millionaire. Well, that might sound tempting at first, but the truth here is these apps often charge hidden commissions on every transaction. They might round off your investments into mutual funds, which means you are paying double fees. First, to the app, and secondly to the mutual fund manager who is managing that money. The solution to all these financial traps is simple. Just learn the basics of investing and execute them by yourself. Just keep it simple, like direct mutual funds or index funds are a great place to start with. Heading on to next segment, mastering budgeting techniques. Now that we have discussed about financial traps, let's talk about budgeting. Unfortunately, many people overcomplicate it with endless apps and spreadsheets. Budgeting has become overwhelming, like scrolling through Netflix and finding nothing to watch. But budgeting doesn't have to be boring or complex. And you also need to admit to the fact that you cannot live your life by playing around spreadsheets. You must have heard of 50-30-20 rule, which states 50% for your needs, 30% for your wants, and 20% for savings. But this is not feasible to implement if you are just starting your career or have started earning. Instead, to be on track, you can use the 1% rule. If you are saving 0% today, aim to save just 1% of your income next month. Increase it by 1% every month until you reach 20%. This approach builds the habit of saving without overwhelming you. If you are someone who prefers cash, you can try envelope budgeting. Withdraw your monthly expenses in cash, divide it into envelopes for categories like groceries, rent, and entertainment. Now just spend only what is in that envelope. Seeing cash leaving your hands makes you more mindful of spending. This method saves time while keeping you financially aware. Once you have built a solid financial foundation, set aside 1% of your income for guilt-free spending. This just keeps you motivated and prevents burnout. Let's move on to the third segment, that is understanding debt. Debt is like fire. It can be useful, but it can also burn you. Let's discuss how to handle it smart. First, you should know what is a good debt and what is a bad debt. Good debt are loans for productive assets like real estate or education, whereas bad debts are loans for depreciating assets like cars or consumer goods like purchasing television, refrigerator, or air conditioner on EMI. Avoiding credit card traps. Credit card companies often encourage you to max out your limit, claiming it will improve your credit score. But the truth is, high credit utilization hurts your score even if you pay it on time. Keep utilization below 30% for a healthy score. If interest rates are high, in such times, prioritize paying debt quickly to save on interest. Now let's talk about the modern financial gimmicks. For example, buy now, pay later (BNPL) encourages unnecessary spending. Second, save now, buy later (SNBL), another marketing gimmick to lock you into spending habits. Just stick to the basics. Spend less than you earn, save consistently, and invest wisely. Don't fall for trends that complicate your financial life. Finally, let's talk about building an emergency fund. An emergency fund is your financial safety net, but timing matters. For example, when FD rates are high, it's good time to build your fund. Whereas when rates are low, explore liquid mutual funds instead of FDs. You just need to take charge of your financial future. Now, let's quickly recap what all we discussed. First, avoid financial traps by doing your own calculations. Second, simplify budgeting with techniques like the 1% rule or envelope budgeting. Third, understand the difference between good and bad debt. Fourth, don't fall for modern day financial gimmicks. Fifth, build your emergency fund based on the economic conditions. If you found this video helpful, do like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more simple and actionable financial content. And do tell me in the comment section below what's one financial trap you have avoided recently. Let's learn from each other. With that said, I will see you in the next video. Signing off.